I am going to do Aries real quick. No, not too quick. I got some time. Not too quick. What we gonna do is a month by month of 2024 for Aries. First things first, I'm gonna talk about our decks. We're gonna use the tea leaf so that we can be very specific about our months that we're talking about. We're gonna get a clear, like, overall energy for each month using the astral house. And then we'll get a few cards, whatever jumps out from the tea leaf, to really explain the energy and what goes on in that month for you. We'll clarify with my deck, the Everybody Oracle by Sweet Chariot Tarot. Don't play with that, girl. Do not play with that, girl. Like, don't do it, okay? If need be, I brought out some extras. One of my favorites, Golden Girls deck. And also, I want to get at the end of the reading a dream card to just kind of give you some positive advice for the year. Okay. So, please, y'all, like, share, subscribe. Click that little bell so that you get notified. I'm gonna be here. Like, no half times, no half steppings. I'm here. Like, I'm here. So, we started with Aries because we want to start from the beginning, bro. We want to start over from scratch. So, let's put these out. We're gonna do separate all of our months out so that we are really clear. And we have a set kind of diagram to look down to when we want to figure out like what's going on in relation and like have a flow pattern. All right, so now I got all the cards separated. First things first, for January, your main focus, Aries, as far as the overall energy or astral house, we have wealth. So for the month of January 2024, you're going to be very focused on your finances. What news do you need to know? What new information do you need to know in regard to January? A lot of stuff flipped over, but nothing in particular. I want you guys to get an idea of how we got that set up. Okay, so any news in particular about the focus for January? Dissatisfaction with life, crack cup, happiness and well-being, sun. So there might be a loss in finances, but it's going to add to your happiness and your well-being, your peace of mind. Anything else? Flip right back over. Okay, nothing else. Now, for February, which astral house will be your main energy of focus for February? Love. Makes sense. That's Valentine's Day month. And then, oh, okay, so cute. Okay, Aries. Bouquet, compliments from an admirer. And jug, lighthearted, carefree time. So things are going to be very loving and sweet and gentle. You're going to get a lot of sweet nothings. Even that is making me think sweet nothings, like somebody whispering in your ear, but then I heard whistling in your ear. That doesn't sound that peaceful. But if they're whispering sweet nothings in your ear all throughout February, I think you're going to feel really good, actually, Aries. Um, Now, oh wait, for March, what astral house is going to be the main focus? Career. So I just got calls to point out as well that with January it was wealth, with March is career. So with January it's more so about you looking at like your financial stability, your financial routines, stuff like that. March is literally about your working life, the job you do, your income coming from what. And then also, I want to point out the card for March, how everything is like drooped over, kind of dreary. So, what do we need to know about career in March? We already got some jumpers. Family wishes come true. Well, intent, temporary situation. So maybe a long time career goal comes through. I heard like with the 10th, it feels like you've been out in the cold for just a little bit. Or in March, it'll feel like you're out in the cold for a little bit. But something that you wished for a while, career-wise, is going to come through. Or something that you feel deeply about. A career that you feel like very down in, like in the depths of your heart, that is the thing that resonates with you. April. What energy is the main focus for April? They didn't flip all the way out, so please make it clear and make it plain for me for April. All right, so the same thing that flipped out the first time came out again. That's success. So maybe you're going to go after the job of your dreams in March, and then the success will come in April. What do we need to know about success? Okay. April, with success, we got older woman and bridge, successfully overcoming a problem. So either you're the older woman successfully overcoming a problem in April. Everything, I'm hearing the bridge over troubled water. Everything is going to be successfully handled at that point. Or some older woman is going to be the help you need to make that. That woman is going to be the bridge over troubled water. So maybe something's going wrong in your financial life, or you lost a job. That's going to be the woman that gives you the new job. Okay. So for May, we got marriage. So a partnership, typically romantic in nature, but it could very well be any type of connection or commitment. Oh, might be actual romance, because the next card that flipped out is finger. And it's rings on this card, wedding rings. So I got warning you of a problem either now or in the near future. So that's May. Celebration, fun, or enjoyment. Oh my God. That's really cute. And then something flipped over and I'm feeling like I need it. Peacock, beware of great pride. So I feel like in May, a wedding, an engagement, maybe even that's the lighter note. On the other side of that, there might be some people who have a very prideful person in a relationship with them. And that's going to be a time where that pride shows itself in some weird behaviors. They might be doing some third party things out of pride in the month of May. I want to get more information on that. Look, dark man. Look where he at, right there, right on my bosoms. What we need to know about him? Dark man dealings a relationship with a man with dark complexion. So, yeah, that dark man might try to pull some stunts in May. Just might pull some stunts in May. So be on the lookout. If it's not that, that dark man might be putting a ring on your finger in May. So let's see. What's the energy for June, Aries? Baby, come back. Getting some channel messages. So maybe that person's going to do something in May. And then in June, y'all going to try to reconcile? They're going to try to reconcile with you? But I heard, baby, come back. You can blame it all on me. I was wrong. Something like that they say. Wealth, again, in June. Makes a lot of sense. That's summer energy. Then I got, though, a wish will not be granted. So maybe a financial endeavor is not going to work out as planned in June. Any more information on the why? When, what, where, why, who's? 2 minute cards. Okay. And I was called to look at that feather at some point. Ring again. A marriage will take place, either romantic or business. And then feather. Someone you know is undependable and insincere. So somebody is going, I heard, is going to possibly pull the rug from under you. Like somebody that you were seeing as great. They might show their actual asinine in May. And then in June, while trying to reconcile, you're going to realize this person is really just undependable. They might be undependable in just in the way of 3D life stability and balance, right? Like they might just not be able to maintain. And because of that lack of pride that they have, it eats at them and it causes them to treat you in some way that you don't deserve. That's what I'm getting. It's getting deep too. And look, the moon's right there. So yeah, they're gonna hide something in May. It might come out in June, or June is when you kind of feel like, okay, I just feel like this is a wish not granted. I'm gonna let this go. Club was also flipped over and I saw that. So someone will try to make you do something against your will. Yeah, so that's what I feel for June. They're gonna try to reconcile, but you're gonna be like, this is just not it. Like your pride is what gets you it's getting deep. Your pride is what gets you in trouble every time. Your pride is what makes me want to have to knock you out every time. Because for some reason, you don't understand that I can just be in love with you. Like, that's what I'm hearing. Like, I can be in love with you and not have a problem. But you're going to find a problem. And that is because of your lack of pride. Like, you have this, okay, wait. It's a high sense of pride with a very low sense of good ego. So, like, it's a lot of bad ego, but low good ego. So it's like not enough good ego to say, I'm going to work hard so I can have this, that, and the other in life. But enough ego to say, oh, you got this and I ain't got this, and I got a problem with you because of it. So it's like a certain amount of ego is good, but you got the wrong kind. So that's June, Aries. Let's see. That just made me real hot. Like, whew. Jesus. So May and June are gonna be a little difficult. But it's like, just be ready. Okay? Maybe I'm never supposed to take all that. So for July, it's a lot of focus. We got marriage, happiness, and career. So kind of in July, all of those things are going to come together and be of major focus. Maybe you're going to be trying to figure out like, well, what job do I take now that I'm not in this relationship anymore? What's going to really make me happy in love and in career? Like, I don't know now. Like, everything's up in the air come July, right? So what else do we need to know specifically about July for Aries? Why is happiness, marriage, and career the main focus? So like I said, for some people, it is going to be a proposal of marriage in May. Then there's going to be like a whipping into shape in June. Like, let's get everything in order. Maybe be some talks about finances, finding out some things ain't like completely what you thought. Somebody trying to get you to do more in the marriage than expected. That could be the case, right? So then in July, that change is going to actually happen. Whether it's we're moving towards getting married or we're moving out of this relationship officially, like 100%, because we got carriage. And so that is a journey, either physical or mental. And then announcement came out as well. So it's going to be like we're telling everybody now that we're getting married, or we're telling everybody that we broke up. We're announcing that I'm moving jobs, switching jobs, or something like that. Like, that's when all of that comes out. Or that's when the news comes to you and you get to make the next steps. So, an arrogant, boastful person you should not cross, Rooster. So, yeah, it could just be, like I said, the announcement or the finding out that you're officially leaving this person or this relationship from all the things that took place in May and June. Okay, and now August. Main focus in August will be love. And what about it? What about love in August will be on the brain? Why is love on the brain in August? For some reason, okay, Jesus Christ. We got frying pan, troubles, accusations. That all flipped out. Too many of those flipped out. Let's see what we really get. I think that was meant to be out. Okay, and then we got the key, successful outcome to your problems. So whatever love issues were bothering you May, June, July, they're going to start to ease up in August for sure. We got bird flying, news is on the way. So maybe that's when your person is coming, your new person or new love is coming. Owl, good advice from a wise person. So some advice about what you went through with the previous relationship or in the relationship that you're trying to work through with someone in the months of May, June, July. You're going to get advice in August that makes you feel like all of what was happening is dissipating. That advice is going to help you fix whatever problems you had in that relationship or decide officially what your next plans are. Also, I feel like you getting a clear understanding on what career move you're going to be doing in July will also help you with the love direction in August. You're going to feel like you have the key to everything at that point. Major focus for September for Aries. Major focus for September. See, I cooled down now. I got super high when I was talking about May, June, July. God. I was sweating and everything. Okay, September. Major focus again is career. I'm hearing in my head maybe the career that you was finding out about or figuring out, deciding on in July is now completely underway in September, and it's starting to bear fruit. I heard it's starting to sprout in September. What do we need to know about this career or work, business? I'm seeing the plan on the table again. It's going to start to sprout. And didn't I see feather somewhere? Feather was right here. And there's a feather on the desk. Okay, yeah. Birth or conception of a child or enterprise, crib. So yeah, that thing is starting to sprout. Like I said, that job that we talked about in July, or that direction we were figuring out in July, is working out. Then we got the fox. And that's shrewdness and resourcefulness, especially in business. So everything with the job is going to really start to like, or the business is going to really start to pick up and sprout, like I was showing here. The little plant there, the feather. I was thinking about okay, yeah. Something that you're creating. That's why I'm looking at the feather so hard, like, because it's really a pen, right? So I'm thinking about like whatever you're creating is then gonna start to be there. We go. Because when something sprouts, it becomes visible. It's not long. It's no longer just the roots in the ground. So now people are gonna start to see more so than they did before in September. It's gonna be like out there for everybody to see. October for Aries. It's the major energy. Wanted to flip over, but it didn't. It's like maybe you'll have love on your mind in October, but you'll be telling yourself, no, I need to focus on my business, I need to focus on my work. Because it flipped over, flipped back. Yep. And then wealth came out. So like I said, you're going to be thinking to yourself like, no, I shouldn't be focused on this. I should not be focused on this. I should be focused on my money. And why though? What is that news? Anything else? Okay. So for October, we have cat, a two-faced friend, forest, muddled, unclear thinking, rainbow, the most difficult part of a situation is over, and cane, pay attention to your health. And I feel like because wealth came out, that's also still more so your financial health in October. Maybe a friend is going to cause some kind of confusion that slows you down. And that's why I said you're going to want to focus on that and want to think about that. But you're going to be telling yourself, like, I don't have time to focus on that. Like, I really can't focus on what they said, what they did. I have to think about my well-being. I got to think about my peace, and I got to think about my bag. Like, that's going to be the mindset. And it's going to be a feeling of like, so they already did it now. Like, they did it. The worst is over. What am I sitting here crying about it for? Oh, well, you out my life. Goodbye. You will be shown the way. But then, yeah, the candle card popped out, and it just feels like the flame being blown out. Like the flame, on that relationship is out. So maybe you'll just kind of walk away from a friend in October. I want one more card on that. Fan, romance, celebration, or party. So yeah, gonna be a friend that you kind of walk away from. Dog barking, advice from a friend. Psychic ability, trust your intuition. And cobweb, protected from negative forces beyond your control. So yeah, that friend might get left behind in October. Major energy for November for Aries. Career still. Well, it was wealth before that. So let's see. I'm thinking of the ice melting on something. So maybe something was not moving. Maybe something was stuck. Maybe something was solid. or why would it be melting? So maybe it was solid and then you let it just slip away. We have mountain road. You're on the road to success. So maybe you took a career that was solid or seemed to be solid and kind of like infused passion and fire into it. And so it kind of melted away any of what wasn't working. And so now you're on the road to success. Or it could be an energy of yeah, like it feels like something is thawing. Something is thawing. So like maybe you were stuck. Somebody, I'm like seeing like how in February they blew that like blue ice on you, right? And it kind of like had to thaw out. And then come like by October, well September really, yeah. September, October, November, it's like, oh, the ice has thawed all the way off. Like, look, yeah, great fortune. Four-leaf clover, great fortune, and then archway. New opportunities, possibilities, and paths are opening up. So you might, like I said, whatever the business is and how it's been doing, it's like in November, the ice that was freezing it kind of thaws off and it takes off even more. Or something melts away in your career sector and then you go into a new thing that is better. Okay. And last month, December, for Aries, major focus is success. So maybe in December, I'm already feeling like you're going to see what you created. It's going to be in front of you. It's going to be pouring out in front of you. You'll be able to have something to show for it. You'll be able to give gifts abundantly. Gong, an exciting event. Vase, secret admirer. So maybe someone gives you a big gift in December as well. And then broken bridge, unsuccessful outcome to a problem. We got success and then we got unsuccessful outcome to a problem. Can we get clarity on that for December? We got secret admirer and then event, exciting event. Boot, increase your efforts if you want to achieve your goals. Coins, money will be coming to you. And then wreath, sorrow over loss. So maybe in December, you're going to be thinking to yourself, I'm not as successful as I expected to be. I wanted to be able to do so much more for Christmas or for the holidays. Like I was expecting to be able to take a cruise or buy all these gifts. And I'm sitting here waiting on somebody, trying to see what somebody else giving me. Like this is not what I expected to be going on in December. So you're going to be feeling a little down about that. But at the same time, you're going to see like exactly at that point what you need to do differently for the coins to start coming to you in the way that you really want them to. So it's going to be a time of feeling a little down, but also feeling a clear, intuitive nudge of what to do going into the year of 2025 to make it better for you. I'm not going to feel like at the end of 2024 that you feel like it wasn't a good year though. Like I feel like you're going to feel like you're stronger. Whatever obstacles you encounter from your relationship and this friend, I think you're going to easily get through the friend thing. And then the relationship thing is going to take a few months. But you're going to get to a point of saying, like, I can't let it be in my mind. Like, I just cannot. I want to use the Everybody Tarot and give you advice seasonally. So what do they need to know? What does Aries need to know for the first few months of the year? That's a lot. That is a lot. Okay. everybody healthy, and everybody balanced. So these first few months of the year, everybody's really going to be focused, all my Aries for sure, but most people in general are really focused on getting their health in order, trying to start their exercise routines, trying to figure out, I'm hearing juicing, people starting to juice more. Um, Also trying to figure out what types of foods they can add into their diet that are healthier, what type of foods to remove. Some people are even deciding to not drink milk anymore and like drink alternative milks. That might be a sign or a confirmation for someone in particular. Uh, of course, a lot of yoga. Even a lot of people are going to be in the first part of this year talking about like their hair care products, um, hair growth, serums. Somebody has a fitness clothing line as well. Also, I'm being called to point out the jewelry, like this anklet is standing out. Somebody might have like a jewelry line that they're going to be focused on as well in the first few months of the year. Aries. All right, when we get into spring, what advice or what information does Aries need? Spring, everybody's celebrating and tying a knot. So this is leading into where I was saying by the time May and June and July come in. Like I said, some people are going to be celebrating an engagement. Some people are going to be celebrating the breaking of a relationship. I think where I was saying in April here that a woman is going to be the bridge over troubled water. An older woman is going to come through with some kind of career help. That could be the knot that's tied, and you could be celebrating going into this new career. Summertime. Summer breeze makes me feel fine. Blowing through the jasmine in my mind. Yep, that's the energy I felt. That's where the song came from. So, like, you're going to want to travel and just have fun and kick back in the summertime. But like I said, some relationship things are going to be going on. So it's probably going to be Bex. Like, that's going to be the remedy. Yep. I got dreaming here, but when it came out, all I was thinking was California dreaming. So I'm thinking like taking trips and going to tropical places and just being like, I'm just going somewhere so I can clear my mind. Okay, for the fall, let's not take that unless we're certain. For the fall, what advice or major information do the Aries clan need to hear? We got locked up. So we did have crib and conception and birth for September. The card that I said, let's not take that until we're sure, that card was with child. So very, very clearly, some Aries will get pregnant. That's where, like, the month before that, August, is the bird flying. So you could be doing a lot of passionate things and opening the door. Like, because we got frying pan, bird flying, and key. Right? So that passionate thing could open the door to a whole new change in your life. Come September, like find out you're pregnant and then you feel like stuck. Or that could make yourself feel like more tied to your relationship or your relationship partner. What else do we need to know about the fall? Locked up, it won't let me out. Won't let me out. Yeah, somebody gonna get pregnant, and then the people, either them or the person that they got pregnant by, is gonna feel stuck or trapped. Look, dipping out came in reverse. Retiring. Cray cray. Optimistic. So yeah, so somebody in the fall is going to have a lot of like mental chaos going on because of career things happening, because maybe somebody got pregnant or can't get pregnant even. But there's something that is going to happen that makes you feel like you're in a difficult situation, but it's going to be temporary. We got everybody in love in reverse. So maybe you get somebody pregnant that you're not really in love with, and now you're stuck with them, or like stuck with them in some capacity. Everybody peaking in reverse. Yeah, like, and it might be like a secret relationship. It might have been somebody nobody knew about, and then whoop, that person's pregnant. Like, how I get out this maze? Maybe it's a friend. Supposed to be just a friend, and it's like, how you get your friend pregnant if that's just a friend? Like, what? Let's move to the C. Like, I'm done with that. Like I said, it might be somebody that's supposed to just be a friend, and you've been like quiet about it, and then boom, they pregnant. So now you're like, well, what are we? What are we gonna do? Like, what you mean? What we gonna do? Like, the same thing we was doing. Like, that's pissing. I don't know why that energy's pissing me off. Anyway, bro. So now we're in the winter 2024 for Aries. What card is this? Winter. You're gonna be waiting. Like I said, in the winter, some things are gonna be pointed out where you're like, I'm not as successful as I thought I was. I felt like things were really working out, and it's like, but now I know. It's right at the bottom of the deck. Now I know exactly what to do going to 2025. Like, I got everything figured out. Oh my God, let's do this. All right. What else? Yep. And in December, we also got, everybody be shopping and everybody stealing. So the first thing I heard, as soon as I saw the card, I heard stealing your ideas. So it was loud. So don't let somebody come steal your ideas in December. Keep it under wraps while you're figuring out, like, mapping out the plan of what to do next going into 2025. Like, don't let anybody steal your ideas. And also, don't over shop. That's why wealth was the main focus of December again. Like, you might buy a lot of gifts, like I was saying, and dish out a lot of stuff, and then be like, I didn't have as much money come in this month as I expected. Why did I do all this shopping? Like, what was I thinking? Anything else for December? I want to hear about children or anything. Anything else for Aries for December? Don't seem like it. I think that's it. Okay. So now I want to get a dream card, not the instructions at all. We don't need those. These dream cards will give us some messages already that Aries needs to hear for 2024. This is, hey, bro. Let me just start right here. It's like, I shouldn't be tired. But how did I just read this as this is? I'm going to go to the next card. Anyway, trust the process. Everything is as it should be, even though it might seem that everything is going wrong. Live life with an open heart. Don't resist, but thank each experience that guides you on your way. The road might be bumpy. It's telling you about 2024. But don't give up and don't lose faith. So we went over the bumps. Like, we see where it's high and it's low. But none of this energy at all felt overwhelming. At all. Like, none of it was like, oh, it's impending doom. Oh, it's a group of people after you. 2023 was a lot of that. So feeling like this is really good. Now, the other one that I was like, how the hell did I just read this is that? Anyway, it's if this were your last day alive, what would you have done differently? You still have the chance to do things differently. So I feel like I was supposed to read them that way. So like this is gonna be the energy that you're going throughout the year. Like I'm up and I'm down. Like I don't know if I'm doing good or not. Like today I'm doing good, tomorrow not so much. And then by the time December comes, like I said, you're gonna be in the energy of I know exactly what to do differently. Like I feel good. Like I know exactly what to do differently. And I'm not gonna let nobody steal my ideas, nobody steal my joy. I'm ready. Right? So 2020 going into 2025 is gonna be some really good energy as well. And let's see. And thank you so much too, CJ. So let's see, was there anything else? I want to get one of these too. I didn't mention these, but these are the Believe in Your Own Magic Oracle deck. I want to get one or two, whatever comes out, so you can have just some extra advice on top of those dream cards. I think those are pretty on point though, pretty specific to what we covered for you guys for the year. Okay. We got 13, Lioness. You've earned all your stripes. So I'm hearing you're going to be living out loud for sure in 2024. Not caring about what your flaws have been. Because I was talking about this yesterday. Like, people seeing you for who you used to be. And you're like, I ain't that person no more. You need to stop. You go talk to that person. Whoever that person is and wherever they are, go find them. Because that's not me no more. Shedding skin. And living the fairy tale that you've already like always seen for yourself. Like you're going to be living that much out loud that it might make people like haters. That's what I heard. And then we got 5 stars. You can manifest every wish. You can manifest your every wish. So like I said, you've earned your stripes. You're going to be living out loud in order to manifest your every wish. You're going to be showing that you're a star, no matter how big you are, no matter what color your hair is, no matter if you got a lot of tattoos, no matter if your clothes are, I heard, old lady clothes. I don't know where they came from. No matter what, like you're going to be infusing yourself with so much love and light and energy that even like whatever somebody says, it can't be counteracted because you just got through eating all this good food and you feeling so healthy and you drinking all your water and it's just like, they said what? He said I was ugly? Where you get that from? Well, look at me. Okay, anyway, I'm gonna go do what I was doing. Like that's gonna be your energy because you're gonna be living so out loud and seeing yourself as the star now. It's a lot of energy too about reading in both cards. So maybe there's a lot for you to learn this year, or you're going to be delving into learning about the esoteric, learning about the spiritual realms, learning about how animals send messages or how animal symbolism gives you messages. Learning also, I'm hearing about okay, you're gonna be looking into a lot of like UFO stuff and like reptilian stuff and trying to find like deeper meaning in who we are through that, who you are specifically through that. Like you might think that you are some light being from another planet or realm and you're going to be really trying to figure that out. And then once you figure more of that out about yourself, you're going to be even more open to being your authentic naked self in front of everyone. So this is a good year to learn about yourself. Yep. And then at the bottom of the deck, garden, something lovely will grow from this. I'm hearing he's got the whole world in his hands. So you're being grown like a garden. And that's why I'm also being called to remind you to put healthy food in you so that you can grow from you. So that's going to be your major focus again at the first part of the year. So let's start off strong with this part. And then come back to this reading as the year progresses so that you can always keep being reminded of this truth of the garden that you're creating and you painting and creating your life this year. So you might have to come back and look at this a few times throughout the year to see like, oh yeah, okay, I was expecting that. Let me calm down. I remember I'm supposed to just go off my back, like whatever, right? I think that's it. I think I have done a lot of reading. I think I'm tired. I think my kneecaps hurt. That might be a sign for somebody too. My kneecaps is killing me, bro. Like, all in the kneecap, bro. What they call the part in the back? The knee ditch. That mug is dying right now. I need to stretch. Don't know where this is coming from, but it's going to be for somebody. So I should have said in the beginning of the reading that stay to the end of the reading. There might be something in particular for you at the end of the reading. But for somebody, bro, for somebody, I'm getting a message where they're like, ask this about my mama. Well, ask this for my mama. All right. What your mama need to know? Or what do you need to know in regards to your mama? I just saw the flowers, the bouquet come out too, and it flipped back over. So it's like I'm hearing my grandma say, give them their flowers while they yet live, while they yet alive. Jug, lighthearted, carefree time. Bo, you are highly thought of. Why am my voice crackled like I was gonna cry? Ooh, okay. And wishbone, a wish will be granted. Look, and then at the bottom of the deck, affairs with the family. So maybe things haven't been that lighthearted and carefree between you and your mom, and it's been causing you to be emotional. You haven't even wanted to show your face around your mom, but your mama looks at you as still her baby, like you're her little bow, you know, like little baby with the bow on, like this is my gift, right? Like it could easily be worked out. This financial, well, maybe it's something to do with finances between you and your mama. And then my number's on the TV, 808. So maybe something financial happened between somebody and their mom, and it caused them to not even like see each other. But your wish to fix this with your mama is going to be granted in 2024. Lighthearted, carefree times are coming. Look, bottom of the deck, ink pot. Problems to be resolved, and they will be. They will be. No need to hate. And maybe that's what it started from. Like, I'm hearing don't hate, congratulate. Maybe mom's a hater. Just being honest. Maybe mom was a hater, and maybe that's going to dissipate. But it's easily fixed going forward. Like, don't cry over spilled milk. Because we didn't get the cracked cup. We got the jug. Like, there's nothing so broken that it can't be fixed. This jug, this ink can be poured into this jug and it'll be just fine. So that's what I want. Whoever said that, sent that message to me before I was going to close the reading out, there's your answer for what's going to happen with you and your mom. So thank you, Aries. Thank y'all so much for being here. I will be posting all of the year 2024 readings on a monthly basis for every sign going forward. I'm gonna try to get those done within the next week. If there's anything in particular y'all want to hear about, any type of reading, family constellation topics, anybody want to join me for a family constellation session live on YouTube so that we can connect, I can represent your family members, their energies, and help you to heal from different generational curses and entanglements. We can talk about it. I can set up even just sessions where we can go over family constellation therapy and how it can help you. So we have like consultations, and then we have full sessions. If there's anything else you want to know about, feel free to ask me questions in the comments. My information, my contact information is always there. My link tree will be in the description box as well. So thank y'all again so much. I love you. Bye bye.